right. Good afternoon, everyone. The time is 1:21, Friday, December 8th, 2017, and snow is on its way. All right, I just got my today's finds in from SJ's Mixed Adventures. I got a beautiful card with a statue of a soldier. Please remember those Americans who served their country from far from home this holiday season. All right. Wishing you peace and calm of the season now and in the year. Happy holidays, SJ's Mixed Adventure. Says very good auctions on our videos. I would suggest subscribing to her. Very nice group of people over there. We got a very good group going. We all get along very good. All right. Here's what I got. All right, I got my barter bar. Okay, anytime I get silver in, either it's a coin or whatnot, I always weigh it. I'm into coinage now. It's a while since I had a bar, or a round, which a bar and a round is considered non-coinage. It's just bullion. And you got your quarters in there. You can break this off and barter with this, what are called barter bars. Well, I owe you a half ounce of silver. You just break it in half, but I wouldn't do that. All right, the first thing I do when I order anything from any company, even the U.S. Mint, I weigh it. And I have my scale here. All right, and that's why I like these old bars, because it's 1.02 ounce troy, so it's 0.02, it's 0.2 over an ounce. These older bars have their weight to them. And the grams, I need a new scales. I tried to 31.7. That's why these old bars, they have their weight. I weigh the bar, make sure, or the coin, basically been coins. The weight is right. And I do the magnet test to make sure that it's real. This is not 100% effective. These are rare earth magnets you could buy online. They come in different numbers. It's an N50, one of the higher numbers. And it should slide down there real slow. And it does. And of course, if the magnet sticks to it, it's definitely not silver. So, with the coin, you don't want to do that. You want to cover up the magnet or put it in a plastic case or whatever and do it. You want to cover that up unless you really are careful, but you can't be. You gotta put some. I'll show that in another video. And I have these these are called airtight cases for bars, 1 ounce bars. And they've been empty a long time. And just put it in there. And it protects this from getting scratched, and protects your other coinage and all from getting scratched. I usually put these in a plastic bag. They sell these little plastic bags at your coin shops to protect it from just getting scratched. And that's the way you stack. All right. I also received, I love pine tree shillings, but this is considered a wooden nickel. People collect these. You believe my wooden nickel was missing when I got out of the hospital? I don't know, but there's an old expression, don't take any wooden nickels today. Well, I guess you could have anything and it could be taken from you, you know. All right, it's Manners Pine Tree Lodge, Dodge Drive, New Lyme, Ohio. And has a pine tree showing 1974. I love pine tree showings. They're colonials. They're nice to collect. I would love to get into collecting some of them someday. They're expensive, but you can get some cheaper ones. They're like from the, I think, 1700s or 1600s. All right, I got my wooden nickel. All right, now I got my 98 silver proof set, which it's all 90% silver. There's the obverse. It's a beautiful set. And as I explained in my other video, it has two impressions on the coin press to make the relief stick out, the frosted relief, and the cameo field, the shininess on it, and they're beautiful. All right, thank you SJ Mixed Adventures for this. Of course, it's very beautiful. With these, I usually just put them in a disappearing place, or I might, you know, beautiful. All right, then I got my foreign coin. It's a 1954 Peru half sol, low mintage. I looked it up on my site and they didn't have a price on it. On my ucoin.net, they didn't even have a picture of it. It's 650,000 mintage or something like that, 654,000. So that's very low mintage. So I logged that in on my Ucoin site already. Alright, this is the grab bag thing. And I got my 2 rolls of wheat. And I put them in plastic. My coin jar tubes. And I'll write on there wheats or whatever. Again, I bought these to take that off. You use rubbing alcohol on a cotton, piece of cotton or napkin, whatever. It comes right off. You write on there what you want with the permanent marker. One of these Sharpies or whatever they're called. All right. Okay, that's the coinage end of it. Now, I got nice gifts for my mother today. Candy. Harry London. Beautiful. That one. That one. I think it's like 4 pounds of candy. These would have wet, and when I send out packages, you're going to get a piece of Harry London candy from me. Alright, they didn't come in tins this year. And I told her she's going to call them and tell them. They said they should have been in tins. Now, the way I got these last year was, these were off of QVC, I think. Was in beautiful tins. The first year they came in that. Last year they came in this tin. But what I could do is, let me tell you the names of the candies, is to put them in the tins. I think they were loose in the tins and they didn't stay fresh. That's maybe why they did. I don't remember. basically. Alright. These are, fudge truffles. I think these were loose in the tins. I can't put these bags in there to fit. The tins were wrapped, I'm not sure. These are fudge truffles, which are very good. These are, I guess some kind of caramel. They usually say it on there. You gotta be prepared for these videos. And they come in a nice box, but it's not a tin like they advertise. See, Harry London, or Happy Holidays. No, Harry London. And I also got the green box. What do these say on there? Birthday cake clusters. These are good. I had one of them already. I love white chocolate. I always have. Alright. Then I got caramel. Milk chocolate caramel. I love caramel. They look good. So I gotta get some better packing stuff. I could add them when I send people stuff. But that don't mix with weightlifting. And then this one I got. Oh, more white chocolate. These are the fudge truffles. That's the one I just showed you. I think it was. Here we go. Okay, Mississippi mud pies. They're delicious also. Did I open them? I don't remember. These were open. That I don't like. I don't think I did that. Alright, Mississippi mud pies. And we have pretzels. I think they're chocolate covered. They're chocolate pretzel clusters. I do not remember opening that. Maybe I did before I left this morning. Yeah, I'm going to try this after the video. Yeah, so I got that from my mother today. She lives in North Carolina, and I'm up here. I got to get down there to see her. So I have a lot of today's finds. So that's what I normally do when I order any kind of silver coin. I weigh it, make sure it's a proper weight. I do the magnet test with the rare earth magnet. And I do that with any silver I get. And that's why, you know, them old Matthey bars and all are way over 10 troy ounces. They're like 1002, 1003. Like these old, this is a bar from 73, yes. That went over 1 troy ounce. They got their weight. That's why the old bars are rare. The old Matthey bars I like. Anything with Matthey, the old Prospector rounds and all. I still have one I'll show on another video. Yes. So this candy gotta control myself with this stuff because it's gonna wreck my whole diet. Alright, so started out today working out, as you've seen on my previous videos. TGIF, everybody. It's Friday, and so far everything's going good for me. Got everything around: candy, food, shelter. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. You gotta share the wealth. Like, in order to keep it, you have to give it away. You go inside like a Grinch and, oh, it's all mine, mine, mine. Believe me, it's not the way to do it. You gotta be kind to others and give. Years back, I used to, all the homeless or bums in Trenton, I used to call them bums. They're old as me now. I used to just get $1 and hand everyone $1, and, but, so you gotta be kind to others and stuff like that. And be, grateful for what you have today. And, that's like what the coin things. I want to, make this a teaching thing and, my knowledge give away to what I learned to others, I went through the wheat pennies. I got some S-Mint mark ones, which I like the S-Mint marks. We don't get them that much where I'm at. And, got quite a few. These are all D-Mint marks in this bottle. And this is all plain date. And my S-Mint marks I put in another bottle. That's the way, you got to keep things in order. So if you want errors, if the D-Mint mark years got errors, you know where to go and look. Just go in this container, you label it wheat back pennies, D's. If you're going to get more technical, you can put them in an album or put certain years in bottles. If you can't afford the albums, these are cheap. It's a good way to start out collecting, with just plain bottles. And books, them cheaper books, they're good to start with. Every penny book I had when I was a kid was always ripped in half because they wear and they rip. I got a beautiful penny book with a lot of, I got it at my local coin shop for $5. And it's really, really nice. And I'll show that to you. If I can find it. Alright. It's right here. This is what I started with. $5. Look at these pennies. From 59 to present. Look at them pennies. They're all reddish brown. I want to get these looked at from when I get a scope and look at these. Beautiful. See, all these, they would always rip in the seams there. I never had one that wasn't ripped. Look at that. Nice. And the zincs, these were 83 to present date. And I don't have the 83 copper. That's one of the valuable ones in there. Yes, for $5. $5. You know, he had he had the dollar ones, he had a lot of different ones with this. I looked at the pennies and had to get it. This is what I started with. You know, back then you could get them in your toy stores. I don't know if they carry them and get a start. I don't know. I haven't been in a toy store in years, but I don't think they carry them anymore. Nah, this was long ago. Back in the freaking early 70s, yeah. So you could either start with one of these or get a good dance go or Whitman coin catalog, or start putting them in jars. This is the cheapest way to go, you know. And, you know, and just be safe and wise when you collect, because there's a lot of things. If it seems too good to be real, the deal, be cautious with it, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that will take advantage and just, they do it on here, you know, and on another thing, that channel I'm on, they scam people and just jump back and forth from there to here, you know, and just change names, so be cautious. That's why, you know, I put the other video out with, plus there's a lot of stalkers out there and everything else. And, you know, I was always against the internet when I was in the, you know, early 2000s and all. I was totally against it. All the people that got abducted and stuff off of this thing, it's, you don't really, back then they had a lot of more shows about it, you know. Young girls meeting up with guys and that's it, you know, they're gone. When they used to do the sting operations for these dating sites, I remember them shows that they would be waiting in there and bust a guy because they would meet an underage girl online. You know, that's still going on, and you don't hear about it as much as you did back then. I mean, I guess they cracked down on it a lot, but be careful. That's why I did that video of, you know, all the underage kids have their parents look at me, you know, and what I'm about, and, you know, so, and I got a couple one birthday coming up. I think it's on the 10th, and I didn't forget you. So, you know, I remember when I was young, I would always be excited. Hurry up, you know. But you just gotta take it easy. You know, when you get older, you realize that. And, yeah, so these are nice. I got a good deal on this right here. Yeah, they used to have these shows out back then about that, and it's really, just be careful. Because one of the big things that happened, with one of the big laws that happened right where I grew up, and I helped sign to pass that law, the partition that went around at the time, and, you know, the Megan's Law, yes, that happened not far from where I lived, and that was something, you know, and, just be careful, you know, that got, you know, my attention. I was always against this, type of social media because of that. Well, not because of that, because of, what I heard, a lot of things that happened back when this just started, you know, up and everything else. So be courteous and kind to others, and, you know, it's like I said, it's not the quantity of subscribers, it's the quality, you know, of people that subscribe to me. That's what I go by, you know. It's It's like, you know, you can have a million workers working for you, but if one guy only works, he's what's the other 999,000 good for whatever, you know. Um, so, um, so everybody have a good weekend. I'll be back on, as I had other things I'm waiting for, and I'll be doing some more videos, and just have a good day, be happy, be kind and courteous to others, and God bless.